Hi guys, here we are inside. Kind of dark in here, isn't it? So what we're going to do here, we're going to be moving some stuff around. The TV is going to be coming out, so we're going to put that there. I'm looking to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. The beds, mattress, there's been no leaks since we padded up. So that's really good. We're going to do a quick wipe down. I already did the fridge. We got some extra stuff in here, so make sure everything is put where it needs to be put when we lock it up. That's sugar. Okay, sugar stays good. Bread does not. Remember to take the bread out, guys. That wasn't... This was great. I can't wait to paint this, right? I still want a board that goes all the way across though, but I don't want it to interfere with that either. So, and this cubby down here that I have, this also, that's got the canopy in it. So we're going to be cleaning this up. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave this in here. We got sugar. We're going to take coffee inside. And everything else, actually everything else can stay in here. Splendor can come inside too, since it is being sealed up. Sugar sealed. This can go inside. Yeah, so we're pretty good with all that. We're going to put this back in this cubby that I made and I absolutely love. I have a net that goes over it. It doesn't come out. So we're going to put that right there. I'm going to put this in there. Choo-choo. So that's looking really good. What we have, let us open these up, guys, so we can see. We can see what's going on. There we go. So we can see. So this was a gift from my son a couple years ago. And we've never really used it. As you see, it's been in the outdoor barn. And it's pretty good right now. So we're just going to do a quick wipe down. And we will probably use it on our next trip. Now, we also have a gas grill as well. Whoops. Gas grill that's right there. That we haven't used yet. We used with tents, but have not used with this. We're trying to get all the corks out. I'm going to actually order some parts for the bathroom because the seal where you push the foot down the flush, it's old. It's probably never been changed. And we're going to work on that. So, and we're going to get that working. We were still able to use water. Okay. We were still able to use water, I suppose, in the house. And that was very convenient. The sink was great when it came to washing. We just couldn't go in and flush because that's when the water shot out. So we still had all the other amenities. We also had to fix this. See that? Yeah. That's because it just wasn't screwed on right. And I'll glue it up there is what I'll do. So, I know. Don't do that. I know, right? So, here we are. I keep moving you around. So, I want you to see. She's been through several rainstorms setting up. And there's been no leaks, no signs of any leaks. I'm so happy. So, someone said, once again, Thank you for asking what you have to do. Get the taller ones. This is 290 centimeters. It's a max. They came with the camper. I did not buy them. I am so glad they did, because I did sleep the first night without them. And I realized these are very important. So that's there. We have the canopy top that we're putting. I'm going to show you how this is all packed in here. I have taken all of the blankets and pillows. They've all been washed and put in our tub. 2 big tubs with wheels on them. They won't be coming back in here. They will stay in the office, put away until we're ready to use the camper again. So now the drawer foreman is going to go right here. Like I said, I'll show you this. I'll show you all this. This was a great thing to have, guys. Great thing to have. And we put a water splitter on it as well. So we were grateful. We do need to get a key for the outside shower. I think it's very important to have. I really do. We did not use that. And I know I saw a lot of people that bought those, what the hell is that? Sorry, I look like a mud nest. I do not see a mud nest up here. I don't see them, but if they came in here, they got a rude awakening because they're all dead. So this is another thing, great thing to have. I have a vacuum as well that goes apart. Now, a lot of people go, this would be replaced. This is something is a must-have in any type of camping. Everyone, any type of camping, it is a must-have. This will be going in the tub and will be updated. So now this is our heavy duty right here. Our big RV came with like 4 of them. I know, right? Look, it's never been used. That is one amazing little grill. It's got all the hoses to it, everything. We haven't had a chance to use it yet. And when we sold our big RV that we regret buying, okay, and if you've seen old videos, you've seen it. It had 4 of these. We thought it was some kind of mix-up, but evidently, when you have 2 outside kitchens and inside kitchen, that's common. The person who bought it did not care to worry about it. So they said you only need 1, and that's an outdoor kitchen, that a grill stove and a countertop. So this is pretty cool. I'll put all this on. This is our toolkit that we pack with everything we need. We have one for every camper we ever had. Very important to have. We're going to put this over here in front of the shower. Now, the next thing is, those are our chairs. And we're going to leave them there. So all this is open. All of this is open. And the only thing we have to bring in is our tubs. Well, not the tubs because they're huge. Bring the tubs in, unpack them, clean her up, wipe her down. Make sure every issue that you think this camper needs to be fixed to go on the next trip is taken care of. And remember, we had an electrical issue like no other. But that's all been taken care of. Everything worked fine. At Tybee Island. I love Tybee Island. Down by Savannah. Best campground ever. So far. Let's say so far. So, this is all taken care of. Now, we're going to open this up real quick. Everything in here has been washed and wiped down and is in plastic, which is fine. This, and here Here's the remote for the TV. We can take that out. Put that back in there. I love these drawers. The original owner, when he bought it, changed the setup, made them, put them in. I put the design on them. They didn't have anything on the outside. I did design on the bathroom wall as well. I do have some more stencils. So we're going to take this out. Now, I will say this. The little rip that's over here, that's my fault. I've been putting that in first. No one told me I shouldn't, okay? Nobody told me I shouldn't. That should be the last thing I put in. And I've been putting it in first, and everything's been hitting it. Me so bad. Alright, so that has made me absolutely happy that that's only one door. I remember having that cat taken apart. You know, I'm a short person, so it is hard for me. I don't see my stool in here. I think it's in the house. I don't know why. So I'm going to have to climb up on this, put that door away. So don't laugh at me. You know, don't enough nice to laugh at people. So that should be the first thing of all, is the door. We actually the first trip, we were so unorganized. Now the electric went and everything just was flat tires on the way down. We forgot to check that door. My husband is so handy with tools. He was able to rivet the door back on there, put new twist things up top. Didn't cost us anything, but we already had it in the workshop. So I'm going to get a book, and I'm going to say step 1, door goes up. So all the Velcro is off the door, right? So this is nice to have this one whole door. I don't have to stand on here to pin it up because I'm short. And that's nobody's fault but mine, I guess. I love the fact it's got those slidings. Now, I used to have, on my other one, there was 2 doors. It kind of came apart, the top part, and we used to lay it down on the floor. But my ceilings were never this high. So, it was an easy to do. So, there it is. That's it. So, to bring it up, we bring this over here and put this in the slide right there. There's a little clip, as you can see. And then, and this is where I do make a lot of mistakes. So even when there's 2 of us, I can still make mistakes. I gotta get up here. I gotta get that up there. I wanted you to see this. Not in fast motion, but to show you. It can be done by one person, especially a 5'4" person. My husband's 6'7", and he doesn't touch the roof. Like, it tells you how high it is. So, we're going to stand on the table. Whoa. You got to keep putting pressure that way where it will come out. Then walk over. There you go. Now getting it down is not as easy as putting it up. I'm still here. So, now these are our marshmallow sticks. Very important. They go back. They go back there. So that's up. So that's great. So then what do we do next? Well, we're going to take these out outside because they're not staying in here. We don't want to accidentally still clean up because we wipe as we go. I know. All right. So that's good. We got that done. We got them outside. The pillows will stay. Oh, what a nice breeze. And wouldn't it be great to take a camping now? I got another trip and it's not camping. You'll see my review on that cruise ship. It's the MSC Seashore. Leaving in a week. So we put all of this stuff back here. I really want to replace these curtains, but I really have to fix everything else. I do honestly believe that the only piece that I will be replacing would be the kitchen. I'm gonna find out how much it is, and that's because it's got a lot of damage done to it. It hasn't leaked, but there is a lot of water damage that was before me, and a lot of these tears down in the corner, the thread was dry rotting, but all the other corners were just minor repairs and wear and tear. That's something I think beyond my ability. I can always give it a try. So one other thing, it's not a priority, we want to fix it, is our stereo system. We have speakers on the outside and inside. They were working when we bought it. He had it up and he had it playing music. We can't seem to get it to do that. It's not a priority, but here's the remote for him. Put it right here in the sink. Like I said, we're going to leave that out, but we're going to bring it down inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to get up here. We're going to crack this. We'll bring it forward. This will go right here, right? We're going to leave that fine for right now because we're going to have to get the ones from this end and that end, right? This is actually my husband's side. The other side is Michael's. He gets a whole king bed for himself. So, flip down, pull. Now, a lot of people actually put these under the mattress. Oh my God, I had it blocked. I'm such a silly, right? But I put them on the floor. So right here on top of the canopy, lined up, they're the perfect length of this whole cabin shelf. So there we go. This is in. This is in. Now we're going to do this side as well. You got to be really careful of that light right there. So there is a step right here on the ground if y'all wondering, but toolboxes are great. Alright, we pull it in, we twist it sideways, and we remove it. Now this camper did come with the fans. I do believe I want to replace them. They still work, they still have light, but I do want to replace them. So this part is done. And all these parts are done. I want to now bring these. See, I think I was supposed to bring that down, but not bring it in until those are in. So we're going to see how this is going to work. Right? Now we want to see how this is here. That's not leak. We don't know what that is. This goo, that's not leak. We do know that these things were here before us. That was here. But that's why I think the dining one is the only one we're going to replace. It's the only one, unless I can get that clean. You know what trick? Let me know. So we're going to leave it all like this. And now we're going to start folding up the beds. So come along, come along, come along. So the first one we're going to do, that we always do, is Michael's side. This is the side also has the bathroom, which is already folded up. This is also the back. And my husband put this camera back here, which is pretty awesome. We're also going to get the electric tank fixed. So here we go. Now these are a little tricky. You got to push these little buttons up or down to unlock it. And I can never get the hang of it. They either work willingly or they don't work at all. There's always a side that gives me a hard time. Just remember that. There we go. This side worked perfectly. Like I said, there's always something. We'll make sure these side, we want to make sure this is all disconnected. Okay, I made that mistake. As you can see, I cleaned it up really well. So we're ready to push this in. Let's do it. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Yeah. Now we're going to work on the other side. She is a beast. Love her though. Best investment ever made. Alright, let's get this side done. Now this, of course, is the front of the pop-up. There's the reserve batteries. Now, here we go with the clip. There we go. That one kind of worked out for me. There we go. That one, oh, you're sideways. All right. Want to make sure there's nothing hooked up under the bottom. This one is. So I unhooked it. We're going to get this one in. We're going to check the awning. I mean the canvas. That is pretty dirty, but like I said, we're going to have to open it up right before our trip. Lower it down and then clean this. Since there is another storm coming, there's no need to do it right now. So, but I think it was also because it was parked under a tree. Alright, the way in. So I'm going to check the inside real quick and make sure all looks good for the back. Alright. It does look good. We're going to take this over here so you can see. What I'm doing. This is where it's separated from the thread. Right here. I might have to take this rubber out, resew it, and put it back. You'll see. That's all I need to do, and that's what I'll do. Yeehaw! You want to make sure this goes over the neck. Inside. Okay, we'll make sure that goes over the matches. So sorry. Now, I got it in. Now, to open these, and a lot of people don't realize, that has to be in that position. Here's the outside shower. The guy said he gave us the key. He didn't give us that key. So we're going to probably have to replace that. Break this, get a new lock, which is fine. So yeah. So let's finish getting this all put away. And we'll speed it up just a little bit. Well, we got it down. We did have an issue. We had that issue before, but not as bad. We had to spray it. There is a motor there we have to get replaced. But when it wobbles when you turn it. It's always scared me. So after that, I had to work on getting this tucked in. Now this side sticking up. Okay. It always does. I have to get my son to come out here and pretty much get that down. Make sure this is in all the way, but it does. It looks in. It looks in. I'm gonna unlock it, push it with my butt. It's all the way in. So this side always usually my husband, but he hurt his arm doing that for me, and I'm not happy about that. But now I'm gonna clean off the sides and everything. We're gonna get this top all cleaned up, and we're going to, it's not gonna leak. Okay, I'll tell you that right now, it's not gonna leak. It's down past the metal curve up inside. So there it is. I know it's not an exciting video, but I wanted you all to see it because after taking it out, I wanted you to see, right? I wanted you to see how it should be folded up. And a lot of videos have a lot of different things, but I find putting that kitchen in last is the best way to do it. So I will see you all later. I'm going to finish scrubbing this up a bit, and then I'm going inside and maybe enjoy a lunch. Ta-ta for now.